Hello, my name is Ashley, and I'm pretty much doing a video to, if the, if there's any, for anybody out there who's maybe looking to go into the Navy. Um, I pretty much decided to go into the Navy to further my education. Everybody have various reasons, but I chose to do so for education. And I figured I'd let you guys know about, what you go through as far as getting sworn into the Navy, because pretty much that's all I've done so far. Um, with getting sworn into the Navy, you pretty much have to report to a MEP center. Um, I had to report there at 5:45 in the morning to be exact. It didn't bother me too much because I'm a morning person, so and you had to be there at 5:45 in the morning. There were actually some people there that was actually shipping out, and um, and then there were actually people like me who were actually just being processed and pretty much getting sworn in on that day. Um, I was actually one of 10 people who got selected to go ahead of everyone else. And they pretty much explained to us that if you did what you're supposed to do, that you would get out early. And I pretty much did what I was supposed to do so I can get out early. Um, we went through a number of tests and stuff like that. And it was a really nice experience. One of my first tests was a sobriety test. I actually had never done a sobriety test before, so that was pretty cool to me to have done a sobriety test. You do anything from getting your blood drawn and stuff like that. I got sworn in on April 30th, and I don't know if you can see my arm too much, but my arm is just healing from getting the blood drawn. It was a huge guy that stuck this big needle in my arm, but I'm not exaggerating it. It wasn't bad or anything at all, but it's just, not good experience. A cool, pretty cool experience. You do anything from hearing tests, vision tests, um, urine sample. The urine sample, you pretty much have to give a urine sample in front of someone. It's not just any random person. It's one of the doctors there. They have to actually make sure that you don't do anything like to your urine. And she doesn't really watch you, but she does make sure that you just do what you need to do. And then there were only four ladies and doing it for the physical part, and we pretty much had to strip down to pretty much nothing. Um, you have to wear the requirements is to wear granny panties and a regular bra. I personally don't own a pair of granny panties, so for those of you ladies out there who don't own granny panties, you can wear boy shorts. And you have to wear a regular bra. You do any. We pretty much had to do all kind of physical tests to test the strength and ability uh, of our joints and stuff like that. And one of the things that we did have to do was the duck walk. I don't know if you have anybody out there has been or is familiar with that, but it's a pretty funny thing to have to do in some panties in a bra. But we had to do it, and they feed you while you're there. I didn't really have an appetite because I was really anxious and excited about the decision that I was making. And after all the tests that you go through, if you pass all your tests, um, you pretty much go on to choose your job. Um, I just want to let people out there know that if you have like high blood pressure or something like that, they're gonna detect it, and you have to go to the doctor and get like monitored for like 3 days or three different times, I would say, and then come back. So, so it's always good to be prepared, pretty much. Get good rest and stuff like that. But once you go through all the tests, you pretty much fill out a whole bunch of paperwork. Um, you have to, get your fingerprint, prints and stuff like that, and you pick a job. My job is I'm going to be an airman. It's nothing that I've ever done before, but they do kind of advise you to do things that you've never done before for the experience. You always have time to, you can always, it's not going to stop you from getting your education as when it comes down to going into the field that you want to go to with your career. Um, After choosing my job, I pretty much went to take a survey, and the survey pretty much was asking questions, pretty much how did they treat us and stuff like that. Were we satisfied with the outcome of the process? And then you have to watch this brief video. Right after the brief video, you get sworn in. It was pretty exciting. You are allowed to have a family member there to take pictures while you get sworn in. My advice to you is once you pick your job, go call someone. They have only a X amount of time to get there um, to be there on time when they swear you in because they don't waste any time. I personally didn't have a family member there, but I have a new life ahead of me, and I have plenty of time to make videos and to take pictures. So um, that's pretty much how that went. I'm actually in a delayed entry program. Um, they call it DEP, and I have these meetings that I have to go to first Thursday of every month. I actually had my first one already, and in addition to those meetings, I have to meet my recruiter twice out of the week. Um, Today's Monday, and I had to call him, and then I have to see him. I have to call him, and then I have to physically see him before the week is over with. And with the DEP meetings, they're very helpful. When I tell you, my first DEP meeting was really, really helpful. It was great. I learned a lot. Um, One of the things you're gonna learn with being in the military is pay attention to details. And ever since I was told that, I've actually been paying attention to everything that people say to me. Um, I feel really good about it because it's like I'm learning so much already. I haven't even been through boot camp or anything like that yet, but I've come across so many people that have served in the military, and they're so willing to tell you pretty much everything that you need to know. So that's pretty much what those DEP meetings about. We do anything from PT to playing basketball. I actually played basketball on my first DEP meeting in 95-degree weather. It's pretty hot, and we learned like about phases and stuff like that. Um, I actually ship out September 24th to be exact. I'm super excited. My advice to you guys would be to watch YouTube videos and any information that you don't get from your recruiter, Google it or go on YouTube. Like I've actually been watching videos, and there's some videos about boot camp. I found this one pretty interesting video that I watched, and it pretty much shows you, what you're gonna go through when you get shipped out. It was really nice. It was really nice to actually be able to watch that. That way, I can have a heads up, as far as everything that I'm gonna be going through. And there are actually other people on here who has already gone through boot camp, and they have videos that they're willing to share with you, and you're able to watch. And that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing. I'm hoping to answer someone's questions or um, be some motivation to somebody who's actually thinking about going to the military. So um, I'll be getting with you guys. As you can see, I have locks, and they're really long. And we all, um, people that's in the military or thinking about going to the military, that's one of the things that you learn right away is um, your hair. You can't have it on your shoulders, on your collar of your uniform. So I'm definitely going to have to comb these out. I have to actually set a date. For anybody out there who's wanting to know, don't think that you're going to be able to get away with your hair. Um, I've actually watched a video on YouTube, and they will chop your hair off. They will chop your hair off. They don't care about how you feel about it. They will chop your hair off. Men too. They will chop it off. I'm a lady, and I'm really particular about my hair, so I'm gonna make the decision get my hair right before I go in there. It's not gonna be nowhere near being on my shoulders. I'm gonna take care of that before I get there because I'll be doggone if they're gonna just chop my hair off. So um, a lot of changes that are gonna come about, but you have to mentally be prepared, and you have to know in your heart that it's something that you want to do. So I'll be getting back up with you guys about my hair. Ugh. And you. Until we meet again.